Welcome back to our channel, guys, and today we are back with the Aston Martin. If you watched our last video, we picked this up and we are debating whether we've actually got the bargain of the decade, and is this truly the easiest supercar fix that's out there. Today's the moment of truth because we've got it up on the ramp. We're going to have a good look around this car. Like I said last time, when you buy something from a salvage yard, you're kind of buying blind. You don't really know what you're getting into. We had a good result at the salvage yard where they agreed not to pick it up with a forklift truck, so I'm hoping there's no underside damage, nothing additional to what we can't see on the outside. We're going to get it up in the air now and let's see what we can find. Okay, so other than the obvious, which we already knew about, which is these couple of dents on this bumper reinforcing bar, we're going to see if there's any additional damage underneath. Now I spotted as well when we got the car back the other day that centre brake light has cracked, so we're going to have to get a new one of those. But this is the moment of truth, because anything that's damaged under here could potentially be a very, very expensive repair. So just having a quick look around the suspension and the underside of the car, and it's looking okay. You've got a little bit of scrape on the bottom here of this underguard, which to be honest is what you can expect with something like this where it's so low to the ground. You're going to get that, and that's what those guards are designed for, to protect everything above there. You've got the exhaust pipes, the floor pan looks pretty good, and I'm pleased to say there's actually no damage or any evidence of this being lifted up by a forklift truck, which is absolutely fantastic, because that is the one thing that we didn't want. Because like I've said before, it is when you're dealing with salvage yards, sometimes, in fact more often than not, you get more damage caused by the forklift truck than what was inflicted in the actual accident. So this is all looking pretty good, I've got to say. So suspension wishbones there, no damage on there, no evidence of any damage. This front underguard looks pretty good. Again, a couple of light little scratches, which you can expect on a car like this. I mean, this is a giveaway here, is you've got these little rubber trims on the underneath, and what you would see is if it had been lifted by a forklift truck, so you'd expect to see some damage there or some scratches, and there just isn't. There's nothing here. So I'm pretty pleased with this, and I think I'm going to stick with the fact that we have had a result here, and this car is actually nowhere near damaged enough to warrant of being in a salvage yard. So again, I'll just check everything and make sure that I'm not missing anything. And the great thing here is about using a light is if you had any hairline cracks or anything, they'd show up a lot easier, because you'd see a bit of dirt, or you'd see the opening where the crack had emerged. And again, all looks pretty good. I'm going to pass that off as okay. Okay, so we've got the car down to eye level now, so we can have a good look around the area of impact, and I think I've figured out why this car was in the salvage yard, because on closer inspection of the light you can just see the smallest of cracks there on this composite panel here, which I'm not too worried about, if I'm honest, because we can pretty easily do a patch repair on that. It's not going to affect any strength anywhere on the vehicle. It's not integral. It's not going to affect the strength of the vehicle anywhere. I'm having a look around where the chassis, where the bumper reinforcement bar meets the chassis. That area is all okay. You've got these crumple zones here which are designed to collapse if there's any serious impact. They're okay. Again, exhaust area is all untouched. That's not affected there. You've got your exhaust valves which must work. You've got your exhaust electronic valves which open under hard acceleration. There's been no damage in or around them. Anti-roll bar looks straight and untouched. This is all quite a mystery, really. Other than that bit of damage which we've just identified, there's nothing else of concern here. Right, so as if things weren't good enough, this car actually came with the one piece that we thought was missing and we'd have to buy was included as part of the sale, and that's this bumper. That came along with the couple of other bits that have been removed, probably to inspect the damage on the vehicle. Now on the outside of this bumper, if you come in a bit closer, I'll show you, you've got a little rub mark here just under this Aston Martin badge, and other than that, again, there's no damage. It's not creased, it's not cracked. This is absolutely bizarre, and I'm so pleased that we got this bumper as part of the sale, because on closer inspection, if you look at the amount of gear on the back of this, you've got a reversing camera, you've got two radars, one at either side, you've got the parking sensors and the wiring loom. So I dare say, if you were going to try and buy this from Aston Martin, you would definitely be into four figures, maybe even five figures with Aston Martin prices. So I'm glad that we got this. I'm excited to get it all back together and get the car. We've got a bit more inspections to do. I'm going to be taking the wheels off and having a close look at everything else. But on first glance, I am quite confident that there's no extensive damage anywhere, and this is going to be a bolt together repair. It's going to be an easy one, and we can get this flipped round and turned over pretty quick.